Excellent.
But yeah,
Yeah, sorry I dropped in and out last week.
no, you're good.
Yeah,
It was around 9 o'clock anyway, and that was like our minimum time. But yeah, last week I don't think a lot happened. You you try to get information out of those dwarves, those Dwargar. Not too successful. They're pretty loyal people. And then you just had a seance. And I don't know. How do you think that went?
So I joined like as we started that seance. How did we get into being in the seance, guys?
The bard was like, "Do you want to join?" And we said, "Yeah."
Okay.
You want to talk to a
Pretty
ghost
much.
tonight?
Because all I remember is popping out of my ring saying, "Yo, I'm here for the seance," and then acting like I was meant to be there.
I think
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened. It was just like,
yeah.
hey, you guys want to join
Yep.
in? Yeah, why not?
I think Ryan went, yeah, we're doing this, and we're like, what?
Right?
Yeah.
And the rest of us went along for the ride.
I think Rayon was pretty reluctant. I think you guys were pretty keen for it.
So I think we were all just following each other, obviously, then.
Yeah. Blind leading the blind.
Yeah, so situation normal.
Yeah. Path, of course.
Yeah, I think you found out like a mix of stuff. Like some of them were like personal. I think that was the question that Rayon brought forth.
Don't remind them.
And I think there was just like stuff in general that was found out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like they told you about something out there in the ice.
Cave, hags, cauldron.
Yeah, according to the chat, the cauldron is hidden in the lakeside caves guarded by an evil hag named Maul Chiselbone. It's in the Foundry chat.
Yes. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, and G's getting shanked by an ex-wife. Oh yeah, me and Ayla had some like chats because we're bunking together.
Yeah, we had like a warlock cleric chat.
Yeah. Oh, Ayla now knows that Mo promised a genie some shit.
Just comparing powers, sources of
How'd you
power.
get your powers? I prayed really hard. How'd you get yours? I made a promise I shouldn't have.
Every warlock in existence.
Meanwhile, looking at G, I see he's studied just for years, and we're like, yeah, we just made promises and prayed really hard.
But yeah. When you left, G decided to inform the captain of the guard that they would be taking the quest because it's the same quest as what you found out.
Cool.
Yeah. And was unsuccessful at getting the reward up front.
Well, nothing hurts to try.
The reward was a spell scroll for Fireball.
Oh.
Which makes me worried because it's obviously one of those things that you're going to get back and go, that would have been really useful before we went on it.
Could you have asked me, like, oh, did you mind if I have like an hour or two to like look at it?
Just make sure the scroll works. Yeah.
Just copy it down.
Which, funnily enough, uses the scroll as well. So
I don't know what happened. The paper just went blank.
No. Where's the scroll? What scroll? The scroll we gave you. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So we can pick it up. Do you want to pick it up where you're already outside of the town searching, or did you want to do something in the town?
Is there anything I particularly need? No. Nope, I'm good.
No, I think we've got everything at the moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
anybody
We
want to do
probably
some
need
shopping?
some. If we are going to look for these caves, we probably need some better directions than what we've got, because we could end up walking the wrong way around the lake.
Yeah. I think if you went to the captain of the guard, they also probably would just give you the exact direction that those four scrimshanders, or were they scrimshanders? Yeah, fishermen went. So at least that's a direction.
Okay, so we'll get some suitable directions from them.
Yeah.
And then,
There you go.
the big folks lead on.
Yeah, the direction is like, because East Avon is the bottom of Luke Denishire. So like you can either go to the east or the west. They would have said that they took the western path. No, wait, that's wrong. They took the eastern path.
You're doing my favorite trick. Go left, he says, pointing to the right.
Well, we've already been up the west side, so probably going up the east side makes sense.
Well, we haven't exactly been right by the west side, but if they went east, best to follow.
Wait,
that
no,
route.
we have kind of been by the west side, though, haven't we? That's where we walked up there to find the other two towns.
Not quite by lakeside.
Yeah,
so-
but we didn't necessarily follow the
Doesn't-
edge of the lake.
Doesn't the road follow the edge of the lake?
No, little ways off. Embankment going up and then back down to lake.
Oh, I could have sworn that we saw like the giant arrows like in the lake.
No, they were on top of embankment.
I still think we should go up the east side.
Agreed.
Let's go the east way then.
And so you head off. You venture to the east. Much of Lake Denishire is covered with ice. Very few anglers venture out here. Only the hardiest of them seem to take their chances. You see some people along your journey. Many of them are within an hour's walk to the town, East Haven. Many, are trying to fend off the chill by bringing bottles of ale to keep warm. But eventually, you don't see anyone anymore. You get to a point. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, Dan. Keep going. Get to a point. I'll let you go first.
You get to a point where you see some rowboats, or a rowboat, that is bobbing untethered in the ice water. Not far from 80-foot high cliffs that abut the shoreline. The mouths of 4 caves dot the snowy cliffside. One of these caves is at water level, and the others are elevated 20 to 30 feet above the frozen lake. The wind tearing through these icy caves sounds like moaning. What would you like to do?
Guys, do anybody know anything about hags?
Just gonna do a quick just to see if Mo knows anything player versus character. Would
Yeah, I'm the same. That's why I'm asking the
or-
question.
history, nature, or Arcana make more sense for you, Dan?
Arcana or history?
Arcana makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so I can do that one as well then.
I'll give it a shot, see if Mo knows anything.
Can I make an attempt?
Yeah, anyone can attempt. This is just
Okay,
like normal information.
Oh, Simon.
Arcana? Boy.
Okay. I know a little bit. Not as much as
Oh.
G, but a bit.
Oh,
I
know nothing.
G's just showing off with that. I mean,
Oh, whoops.
I mean, not much. Didn't really have much dealings with them. Don't they normally need like 3 of them or whatnot to be in a coven?
yeah,
Isn't that how they work?
Yeah, and if they hang around in threes, then you don't want to go anywhere near them. They're not nice. They're really, really, really not nice.
There's a few different types of them, ain't there? I think
Yeah,
I think if you
there's not
trace
nice,
goblins back
very
far
not
enough, we're
nice.
related to Hag somewhere along the line.
Yeah, I just think we're this could be dangerous. Hags.
And everything we do dangerous.
Yeah, but this could be very nasty. What is it? Evil hag. We don't know what sort.
That's the rowboat over there. I just didn't
It's
have a
lakeside.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, depending on the sort, yeah. They're Fae, aren't they?
We need to scout this one really, really carefully. He's just got a bad vibe on this one.
Like, not just a crone, but a witch, right? Like Ravison?
Nah, Ravinson's like a druid. Hags are kind of different. Hags, their magic's more related to like hexes and curses and stuff. Druid magic is like using nature around you and shit.
Right. So they're fucked up, is what you're saying.
A little bit.
Yeah,
They're like if you
so-
think like the stereotype of a witch, that's a hag.
Okay. I don't. As you might know, I don't do well against that kind of shit.
Look, I'll tell you what. If we get in there and there's some real trouble, I'll give you some good luck in there.
We need to go in prepared.
Mo says, holding up a small like bag of like silver and iron.
Yeah. Do
If
we want to kind of
we-
like just if we're going inside, we will probably want to be really, really prepared beforehand. Like maybe even get those things going. Because I'm not sure how much. I mean, if they get the drop on us,
I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
G.
but-
It's just you see, the kind of thing I was offering Ray on there only really lasts about 10 minutes if I can keep my concentration on it.
Look, if we need to get the drop on them wearing this, I kind of huck the scale mail. Isn't going to help. I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
No offense, big fella, but even without that, you're not really that sneaky.
Yeah, but you are, Mo. So maybe you probably need to get in there ahead of us.
You see, I was hoping you wouldn't say that, but
Yeah,
you're
what
not
can we
wrong.
do? Yeah, we need to be fully aware of what we're going to be up against. I mean, if you think about it, that Yeti
Yeah, they got
nearly
the drop on
clobbered us,
us.
nearly clobbered us all, and we were the ones that had the drop on that.
You're right. Look, we've got a bit stronger since then, but you are right. All right. You'll want to just hang back a little bit, and I'll head forward and see what I can see. So, we've got like a path we can head up here. Is that right?
Yeah.
Or he's gonna go forward, but he's gonna enter stealth mode.
As you're going past, I'll touch her on the shoulder and give you guidance.
Excellent. I'll just add that to that.
Especially
We're
when
looking
there's
at
a
a
boat,
22.
yeah, and there's a boat floating there, so that implies the fishermen or the scrimshaws
I
or whatever
guess-
they were are haven't come back for it.
I guess before Mo heads forwards, he'll motion. Maybe check out the boat, and I'll check further forward. Before I go though, we're gonna go Rayon and Ayla this time. I'm gonna open up that psychic connection. Let's go ahead and roll that. Oh, hang on, I need to refresh my character sheet on here.
Actually, I just realised I got +4 on stealth, so I could be trying stealthy over towards the boat.
Don't go too far ahead either. We want to be able to reach you if you get into
Can you?
trouble.
Yeah, we need to keep within. I don't know. What 50, 60 feet.
Whatever. Do I
Dashing-
feel
dashing
the
distance.
connection?
In a second, you will.
So we'll
Sorry,
check the
mate.
boat at the same time that Mo is
I'll
heading
move
up.
over towards the. But which? Do we have a location of? Can we see where the cave entrance is from here?
Yeah, so there's 3 like on the north side. Or maybe I could draw some. But those ones are like 20 to 30 feet high. You have to climb a bit. And then there's one on the south side. That one's at ground level.
Okay.
Okay, so the sonic connection only lasts for an hour, but as long as we're on the same, within 1 mile, we can chat to each other.
Here, there was one cave that was at the water level, partially submerged, right?
Yeah. So maybe like there.
Don't think they would go into that one. Also, if I'm being honest, we wouldn't fare well in there.
But the other ones we've got to climb for.
Yeah, but they
Are
would
we on the
make
map?
more
Because
sense.
I can't see us.
Oh, you can't see the map.
I can see the map, but I can't see us.
Oh,
I'm here.
why?
You're here.
Let me drag you
Oh.
in again. Oh, can you see?
Invisible. I'm invisible.
Just,
There's 2 of you now.
sign up real quick.
Oh, there I am.
Ignore this roll, sorry. I'm just testing something. Okay, sneak attacks did stay with that. Oh, sorry, I just re-uploaded my character sheet to make sure sneak
I'm
attacks
gonna
stay
go.
with it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh, okay, impressive.
Alright,
I'm gonna
cool.
go I don't see me. Is everyone else around?
Oh, you
I'm
can't
on
see
my own.
again? Oh, you
Ah,
can't see
me?
anyone?
I can't see anyone except for me.
Yeah, they're right next to you. It's fine. You just can't see them.
That's all right.
It's fine, you don't need to see them. What are you on about?
Everyone's gone invisible except for me.
It's
Yeah, I'm gonna
John
sneak over towards the
Cena.
boat. I think. Let's see if I can sneak.
Okay.
Why don't we all
Look at
take
that.
a look at the boat? And Mo, this feels different from last time.
Well, because last time I was just speaking directly into your brain. This time there's more of a physical connection between Yumi and Ayla. Eventually, I should be able to get G in as well.
It feels like there's a string leading between us.
So the 3 of you that go to the boat, all you find, I actually find the name of the boat. Bunch of Knuckleheads. That's the name of the boat. But it looks like all their belongings they took with them, or all their tools, I should say, not belongings. 4 oars that are just set there. Actually, they don't take all their tools. So, yeah, they have their 4 oars. You see 4 sets of fishing tackle and a dozen empty bottles. Then you also see faint tracks on the ice leading from the boat to the southernmost cave.
Okay.
That's
It is the
one
southernmost cave we're looking at then, folks.
That's one partially submerged, right?
Yes.
I was not looking forward to that. Was ready to feel the giblets get numb.
Mo, when you're like looking up this cliff, you can see up in the air probably maybe like 80 feet above, similar height to the caves, like the top of the caves, are some flying harpies. They haven't seemed to have spotted you or your party, but they look starved.
Now, I don't want to alarm you guys, but I do think. Have they noticed any of us?
Not yet.
Okay. I do think you should probably be prepared. There appears to be some hungry, what can only be described as bird ladies, above the cliff.
They seen
know
us.
that.
Not yet, but I'm not too sure how long it is until they no longer see you guys.
Would I know about harpies?
Yeah, they're pretty common. If you went anywhere in the Sword Coast.
Get away from them. Try to... Tracks are leading to Southern Cave. Let's go there. We'll get cover. They're not too bad to deal with, but I can't reach them. They tend to keep their distance.
Right. Alright, Southern Cave it is, and Mo's gonna change his course and head down that way to try and scout into the Southern Cave.
Back under cover of the cliffs.
Now, when you say it's partially submerged, how deep are we talking? Because I'm pretty short.
Let's see.
Yeah, I want to go so we can see him. We probably want to keep him in sight if possible.
I'm only 20 feet ahead of you at the moment there, G.
Yeah. Someone else is moving. One of the invisible people.
Not not really partially submerged. This used to be like a river flowing out.
Right.
So the water is just now frozen solid.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
a lot easier then. Right, I'll start heading into the cave first ahead of the others.
Okay.
Going to stealth.
Yeah. If you want to stealth, you can to follow Mo. Might as well.
Oh god!
Stealth is well at disadvantage, though, because I'm wearing.
Right.
He still rolled
Ooh.
better.
Yeah, Mo, you're heading in. You can see that this cave continues for quite a bit. There's a turn that goes to the left, facing inwards. So you'd have to go all the way down to see where it goes. But at that moment, you hear the squawk or the cry of the harpies as they seem to have spotted your fellow companions.
We're going to die.
They haven't spotted you, G. Your stealth is pretty good.
Did I hear just what I think I heard?
How many harpies were there?
Can I see that they've spotted us?
2. Yeah, they made the noise as soon as you tried to sneak past them. And it looks like they're about to, dive down and probably try to eat you. So we can roll initiative. There's 80 feet up though, so if you want, you have options on where you want to go.
Beat you by that 0.1, Ayla.
Your dex is higher anyway.
Yeah, I think that's.
It says no active combat encounter for me.
Interesting.
That's very strange.
Refresh the page, see if that works. Maybe it's like out
Yeah,
of sync.
I just have, and you guys suddenly appeared.
The old turn it on and off again. I see.
Have you tried turning it on, off and on again? Yeah. Hey, I used to do IT support.
As soon as I hear them and see them starting to dive bomb, Rail's just gonna call out, "Shit! Run for the cave! Get cover!"
Yeah, we want to be undercover.
Yeah, let's try and get you on this turn tracker.
What's that?
Did you try clicking again? Nothing happened.
Let me go reload. Because it's all gone grey. Yeah, it went completely grey this time.
Yeah, I think we're getting too many issues with Foundry. Might end up having to switch back to Roll20 at some point. Maybe like after the next chapter or something.
After the break.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me log in again.
For Foundry, like I know Roll20 does the modules. Did you have to buy a module for Foundry, or have you just imported it all yourself?
Yeah, I've been doing it manually. I'll buy it after the break, I guess.
For Roll20.
Yeah, for Roll20. Make it easier.
Oh, now I'm getting the wonderful... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm alive.
I'm alive!
Look at that. I even was able
Nice.
to roll initiative.
All right. So, combat begins. G, you're first.
How fast can these things move? Probably fairly quickly. They haven't spotted me yet, though, have they?
No.
So I'm going to get as close in against the rocks behind Aela as I can, I think, and stay hidden. And just hold on with my magic missile
Okay.
at this point.
What will activate the magic missile?
If one dies and attacks me. I'm not so worried about it attacking the others, but
Okay.
Yeah, it's all.
Mo.
How close is the closest one to me?
They're both 80 feet up.
I don't have anything with that range. Spells.
Range.
Yeah, Mo's gonna hold an action to throw a psychic blades for if they swoop down on any of his companions.
Okay.
Well, you're too nice, Mo.
Yes, because Mo realizes he needs the big folks to survive as well.
Ayla.
Alright. I'm just going to move to here, and as soon as a harpy gets within 15 feet of me, I'm going to lightning lure them. So I'm going to hold my action with lightning lure.
Okay. So holding it within 15 feet. Got it.
So essentially, they go for either G, me, or Rayon.
Okay. Rayon.
I am going to begin running for the cave.
I was like, "Ew!"
Once I'm there, I turn around, javelin ready, and I'm going to hold it for if a harpy gets near me, see where everyone is, and go, shit! Guys, I said, fuck!
Hey,
5 feet
most.
back
I mean,
out.
not that you can see Mo, but he's at the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then I run 5 feet back out.
yeah. If you want to go further into the cave, just remember how far you run in. Yeah, just try to track it.
Waiting at the mouth.
Okay, so now it's the harpy's turn. The harpy, the one here, will begin to sing without moving. I think you're all within 300 feet, and so you can all hear the song. Yeah. So everyone do a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed.
No.
I'm so glad that you said yes to updating character sheets, because I have this now as a goblin.
Nice.
I think I get advantage on wisdom saving throws. I believe. Oh, I do.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
Wait, goblins are fey now?
They are.
She should, yes. Oh, I got 19 anyway, so that's... I need to roll the second one.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, so the one person that ran away becomes lured. So you are now charmed. You are incapacitated. You must use your turn to move towards the harpy by the most direct route. But you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Do I have to, like, dash to them, or...?
Yeah, you have to try and get 5 feet within the harpy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just jump into the air.
Yeah.
The harpy then stays at 80 feet as it sings. I think the one on top will also sing. So the three of you that didn't get charmed, wait, let me check if you have to do it again.
I was gonna say,
It's per harpy, I think so.
I think it's dependent on each harpy.
Per harpy. Okay. All right, go ahead.
Glad there's only 2.
Nice.
Hey!
Not nice.
All right, everybody passes.
And my second one.
You needed 11?
Yeah. So the harpy sees it's not affecting anyone, and it will begin to dive on G.
Alright, can it make a strength save?
Yeah. Strength. Oof. It's not rolling properly. I'll have a different... it's a 4, so it failed.
Perfect. So it gets dragged towards me, 10 feet,
Which I think puts it within 60 feet of me.
and then it takes some lightning damage. Takes 2 lightning.
2 lightning, is it? Okay, nice. I think...
Because it's within 60 feet of me and it's going to attack, my thing would pop off with 24 to hit.
That hits?
Okay, let me just double check to see if sneak attack actually comes in, because it's a held action. I don't know if it has to be on my turn or not.
It would.
Once per turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as long as it's per turn, this counts as a turn. So yeah, 15 psychic damage all up.
Ooh.
The Genie's Wrath only happens for an attack on my actual go, though, so that doesn't pop.
15. And G, I think you also had one.
Yep, I had my magic missile would have gone off. Let's roll. Would hold it to a first level.
Aw.
Ooh.
Six.
6 total? Alright, this barrage has bloodied this harpy. And that's the end of their goes. Back to Mo.
Isn't G in front of me?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, G. Back to G.
Yep. How high in the air is it now?
Oh, right on top of you.
Was it? Well, excuse me. I'm a short person.
Yeah, it's within 5 feet.
It's within 5 feet. Okay, so I can start singing and have a swack.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's my? Where am I? Where am I? What's going on?
Did a lot.
I
Step
want to
up.
hit it with dear stabby. Oh, maybe I won't.
Oof. Able to fly out of the way of Stabby. Anything else?
No, that's it. I'm singing away and just trying to whack it. So that'll be me skipping around doing that.
Okay. Mo.
So I'm just having a check of. Oh, the Jimmy's Wrath thing got taken away? I'll have to look into after this turn. I'm going to throw another Psychic Blades on the one closest to Ayla. It's not an advantage, so it would just be the 15 to hit. Because I wasn't hidden.
That does hit.
Okay. It's within 5 feet of Ayla, so it does take sneak attack. It's going to take 22 psychic damage.
Oh, that is enough to bring it down as it falls into the snow between G and Ayla.
Then I'm gonna do a dive into the snow and hide.
Okay.
13 to hide.
All right. Next is Ayla.
Right. So that one's still 80 feet in the air.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to see where I am. But again, I am holding a hand up, ready to pull it down with some lightning lure if it comes within 15 feet.
Okay.
I'm going to hold my action with the lightning lure. We're going fishing.
Rayon.
I'm just going to begin, like, lazily walking forward. And as I do, you just hear me speaking Orcish. Vaša pesnja prekrasnja. Podojte You just see my head go limp.
Can I insight check right now?
Just in Rayon's head and Ayla's head. Is he alright?
No thoughts, head empty.
Yeah, you can see he's under the effect of the song.
Chopping
Now I'm
wood.
gonna make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, you're out.
And I'm just gonna be like, Jodbia, yeah, mog. Sickably, you fucking. Yeah. That's the end of my turn.
How did I get here?
This harpy, it sees its companion fall so easily to the four of you. It now begins to fly away, and that'll be the end of the combat.
Bye, bitch.
Well, that was relatively straightforward. Mo, you can do it. Handle everything from here on out. It's going to be easy.
Mo pops up out of the snow and is very not his best hiding. Goes, yeah, I don't think the hag's gonna be that easy.
Rayon,
never
you're
to ask.
right. You're speaking some strange words there.
I'm speaking my mother tongue. I don't do it often. Not many people to speak it to.
Yeah, I tried learning it once. Your phonetics are a bit hard to really get sometimes if you don't have the right mouth shape for it.
The tasks help.
Yeah. Shall we keep going into the cave?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
hey, I didn't attack anybody, right?
No, you just kind of had those like lustful eyes, and you walked towards the bird lady.
Ugh. Really? She's not even my type.
Yeah. And Mo's gonna like duck down and go back into stealth mode.
I'll quickly come over, run over here, and here you go, Mo. Be
Slap on
stealthier
the
than
back.
that. Yeah.
Check a D4 on that then.
Let's redo my stealth.
19.
Everything counts.
Yeah!
Oh, Rayon's stealthier than me at the moment.
Oh yeah, we're going back into stealth mode, aren't we? Oops.
Oh, I'm stealthy. That's a 14.
God, Mo is like sitting at average for everyone at the moment. This is not great.
It's pretty good. You'll feel like you won't be seen by anything anytime soon.
Yeah, guys,
Sneak mode
remember
on.
what I told you. Don't make a noise. That's it. That's how you stealth.
So before you go in, okay, now you're fine. You're going through the southern way. You'd also be able to see that there are tracks along this cave as you go in further. 4 sets of human tracks.
Those
There's
have
only
been
really
fishermen.
one, there's only one way for them to really go. They're just following along the pathway, right? They're not going into like up the walls or anything like that.
No, yeah, just going down the same path.
I think they're going this way, guys.
Just think in my head. Yeah. These are the only tracks that I can see. Ayla, you and I might want to draw our weight out. I don't trust the ice.
Guys, I don't want to concern anyone. There's a giant white circle up here with some letters in it.
That's never good.
I'm assuming that's a marker for an area on the map.
Yeah. You get to a point where you see that the river, where it used to be a small waterfall, it's about 10 feet tall, and it's just left a sheet of ice that you would need to climb. Probably do an athletics check.
Does the ice look easily breakable? Like, is there water flowing under it?
Yeah, maybe not flowing, but like putting one small slip, not small slip, one major slip could probably break the ice, making it harder to jump up.
Okay.
We still have our climbing gear, don't we? What if we just climbed up the side on the rock wall instead of potentially starting a water avalanche?
It's only 10 feet.
Oh, it's only 10 feet?
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
I can give you guys a boost.
Yeah, Rayon,
With a
just
decent
boy us.
athletic.
Yeah, so the little ones, we can, if round gives.
Yeah, all right, Rayon, just kneel down there. I'll jump on your shoulders, and up we go.
I pick you up.
Do you still like an athletics check, or could I argue acrobatics as I'm balancing on Rayon to climb up now?
Oh, it's definitely a climb. So it's
Okay.
like, because
That's fair.
so even if you go on Rand's shoulders, you still have to like boost yourself up on the top of this
Yeah,
former
that's
waterfall.
fine.
No, I cheerleader pump him up. I'm straight up.
And we'll do the same.
Athletics. Will I get advantage with Rayon's help then?
I mean, if Rayon's throwing you, you can, yeah, you get advantage, but like you can do acrobatics if he's throwing you, but that's also like a different sort of risk, I guess.
That's all right. I'm much better at acrobatics.
Yeah, so am I.
I'm going to do that. 19.
Okay, yeah, you safely land on top.
I'll do
Cool.
the
Come over
same.
to G and
And
give
I've
him
got,
guidance.
I've got my advantage as well, so I should roll a 7. Oh, look.
Plus guidance.
Consistency there.
What's your guidance, G?
Oh, guidance is D4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And with your knees.
Yeah, you're able to just land. Like you think you're about to fall face flat, but then maybe you remember how to tuck and roll, and
Like reach out and grab his shirt and pull him forward.
yeah, you make it on top safely.
I'm not designed for doing this stuff. I'm a gnome.
G, you got to remember when you land, you want to disperse your weight. That way you're not shaking as much and lean forward. So if you're going to fall, you fall in the direction you're trying to go. And he's going to look down. Maybe like help Ayla up next, and then we can lower a rope for you, Rayon.
We can.
Sure. If you want to take my weight.
That's why I said bring Ayla up next.
Yep, Ayla can stand on my shoulders and just
Pull myself up.
Yep.
What am I rolling?
Athletics.
I am
No.
guided.
Mo will do what he can to help her, like climb up as well.
I think she's fine.
Plus
Nice.
a D4.
Just swats my hand away and said, "Nah, get out of here."
And also, as I reach up, as I get over the thing, I'm going to reach back down and boop Rayan on the head and give him guidance.
Sure.
I'm
Rayan,
just gonna lower a rope down and like offer a bit of it to Ayla and do what he can to try and help Rayon up.
yeah, Rayan, you can see as you're standing there for trying to lift all these people up. Within that waterfall, there seems to be like some sort of explorer's pack and a miner's pick behind all this ice.
Is there somebody attached to it?
No, it just seems frozen.
You're right, Rayon. You haven't got mad staring into the ice, have you?
Something in there. A pack of some kind. Can I easily reach through and grab it?
Oh no, you'd have to like break through.
Be loud.
Very loud and take time.
And we're in an echoey cavern.
And we're
Ayla.
standing on top of that ice that you're going to break.
Precisely. That would be a bad idea. Let's do
Yes.
it. No.
Wow.
I'm just going to look at the others and think. One of their packs is frozen in the ice. Or somebody's is.
Well,
Should come back and get it on the way out, if we're alive.
yeah. Look, if we don't meet our grisly ends here, we'll come and like dig it out.
3, 2, 1, brace! And I start climbing.
Mo like struggles to hold the rope.
Do I get advantage?
Yeah, you get advantage.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you have guidance.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll save it. If we encounter something in the next minute.
you all successfully get up on top of this waterfall, former waterfall.
Water not fall.
You can see to the north is where the water came from. Probably in the distance, you might spot that there's like a stone bridge that's 20 feet in the air. But to the right is just more incline path that goes further to the east.
Can I
Are there
see
any
any more,
sign of
like...
tracks?
Yeah,
Sorry.
can I see any more tracks?
All tracks seem to have disappeared at this point.
If we can't see any tracks, that might mean that they followed the ice. There wouldn't exactly be tracks on ice, would there?
Yeah? Not a bad train of thought. Should we head north? Mo's gonna like be saying this into their head, and then like to G, he's just gonna be like pointing upwards of the river.
Sure.
Yeah, Raon's just gonna do the same. And in his head, he's gonna think, "Oh, this is what you guys were doing before, man."
Yeah, I'm trying
That's
to
weird.
I'm trying to rotate it enough so no one really feels left out of the connection until I can join everyone.
I thought you guys were just really good at sign language. Now, I don't want to be on the outside of this. Poor G. Poor, sad, little, lonely bastard.
He's humming to himself quietly.
Peace and quiet.
As you go further north, you can confirm that it's a bridge that leads into some sort of cave site. It looks very slippery, actually, and it's so high up that it would probably be very damaging to fall off that.
Should, Now, do you reckon you could toss a rope and it would go over the little bridge, and that way I could hold one end and you could like lever me up to it?
I mean, yeah?
Do we want to see what's up there?
Can I do
Or do you
that?
want to check what's down here first?
You can do that.
If
I was
we're
gonna like
dealing-
hand over his rope.
If we're dealing with enemies, every unnecessary step may alert them to our presence.
But also, everything we don't take could have been an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you throw a rope up there and there's something or somebody watching across that bridge, they're going to see a rope come sailing over.
Let's just go in a bit further. If we don't see anything, we can always come back to it.
Alright.
Yeah, I'd rather 20
circle back
feet.
around to this.
Yeah, it's a safe height. So no one's just going to jump down lightly from 20 feet.
I'm assuming we can't see it in here.
Yeah, you can't see in there.
Okay.
I'm suddenly on top of the bridge. No.
Blissful ignorance. Don't know what's in there.
This place keeps going.
As you keep walking, you can hear the moaning of the wind. It echoes throughout the caves.
That doesn't seem like a great sound, guys.
Sounds kind of peaceful to me, actually.
Once you get there, you can see what looks to be some sort of frozen spring. I don't think it's nighttime yet, but you can see like there's a hole in the roof, so it's letting in what would be any light. Looking into the ice, you see entombed are the remains of 4 ice giants. The faint outlines of their forms barely visible.
Whoa. Big dudes.
Yeah.
We thought you were the big folk. That's massive. Should we be concerned that they're giants in the ice?
How deep do they look like
Uh,
they are?
probably 15, 10 feet deep.
Ah, they're not going to get out of there easily. Even if they
Well, I'm
decide they
assuming they're
wanted to.
dead.
Mo, when has that ever stopped anything near us?
I'm trying to do this new thing. It's called optimism.
Okay. But
It's
you
not
do the
working great.
optimism. You stay with the optimism, I'll stay with the pessimism. But I'm being
Together, you both
optimistic
have a full glass.
about it.
We don't need any realism here, okay? He's gonna be extra careful walking like these big bodies.
Yeah, gingerly around the edge.
Yeah, he's gonna intentionally not walk over like directly over top any of them.
Sure.
You keep an eye open what's going on, just in case anything moves underneath.
You can see that there's a small cliff from here, maybe 20 feet up. Otherwise, this seems to be some sort of bank
So,
that
I think
also
there's a
inclines.
I think there's a cliff over there that might lead up to where that bridge was going to. Otherwise, we can go up that little like incline over there.
Probably the easier one to try first.
As we're walking through here, I want to kneel down and put a hand on the ice and just say a quick prayer for the skeletons.
Sure. The you can see that they're not like white skeletons. You know, they're well preserved in the ice. But yeah, your prayer only emphasizes the echoes of the wind of the cave.
Or having taken a long route to get around this giant.
I'm going to place my hand on the ice as well as I kneel, and you're all just going to hear words in your head. None that you can understand, though.
Except for Mo. So except for G, who doesn't hear a thing.
Serious boxes.
I think we do understand what you're saying because we don't need. It specifically says here, I don't need to speak a common language to understand you.
Okay. Overlaid over that, you hear, "May your bones rest easy in the frozen abode."
Mo's not going to make a smart comment. He's just going to like look at you. If you look up, he's just going to give you a slight nod.
Do you guys see this dotted arrow?
It's a strange thing to be carved into the ice, but
I wonder if there's some symbolic magic meaning to it.
Yeah, maybe it's a giant symbol.
Do
It's similar
I
to what you saw before. It's a frozen waterfall, about 10 feet up. Looks like it goes to an underground river, or the underground river goes to here.
Do I see this over here?
Yeah. Oh, it's an incline, so probably not actually. Yeah.
But I'd see any source of light?
Yes, you would see a fire, or what looks like a fire. So orange glow coming from up there.
There's a fire up ahead. Over there, and you. I'm pointing backwards.
yeah. Mo's going to like motion to Gina, like make sure there's no noise. And then do the army signal of, let's move forward quietly. I suppose. We'll happily let Rayon go first, though.
Rayon, as you climb up or go up this incline. Up ahead, you see an old lady mixing some stew.
Mm.
What do you see,
Into what I-
Rayon?
Into what I assume is a cauldron.
Yes, a cauldron. She is wearing tattered furs, and it looks like she's trying to stave off the cold.
In my head, I say, I think it's one of them, the hags. She's got a stew in a cauldron.
Yeah, Murray's going to be summoning a knife to his hand at that. And probably just putting a little bit of space between him and Ayla so they're not clumped up.
Also, behind this stew, you see 4 flayed corpses of what seems like 4 fishermen.
Oh no!
Well, we're not bringing them back alive.
I think we know what's in the pot.
Did the job say to bring them back living?
Hey, Rayon, dinner is served.
Redo. Reattack
Well,
when she's not looking.
Hit her while she's not aware of it. It's nothing like it.
Yeah.
I'll be tapping Ayla on the back going, Ayla, we need to hit her before she's aware of us.
Read.
Yeah, if Rayon's frozen solid, Mo will take the first strike.
Same.
I'm drawing my battle axe, so I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm going to be.
I'm
I think magic missile to the back of the head is probably going to be the first thing off the rank. I think.
Yeah, I think I'm going
I'll-
to spiritual weapon her on the back of the head as well.
So just in their heads, we can confirm that she's cooking it in these guys. Like there's no point in trying to talk this out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Fuck her up.
I'm all for diplomacy, but not for cannibalism. Let's go.
Mo, before you even do that, I'm firing the magic missile. I mean, you've got to realise that G doesn't really care. He's not going to take the risk.
Yeah, I'm going to great axe her. Actually, I'm going to abandon the shield for now.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah, you get a surprise. You all rolled high in your stealth. So you can roll out your attacks.
So we have an advantage?
Unseen. Yeah, she's not facing you.
I'm gonna rage.
Just drag my spiritual weapon to where it is.
19 to hit for 14 psychic damage. Well, hang on. I can actually do this with my turn as well. I have another tool on that. And we'll just
I'm gonna rage, and I will. So, Mo, you get 2 temporary hit points.
excellent.
Nice.
Okay. I just did 20.
All right, dirty 20.
No, I'm still
10 force damage from the spiritual weapon.
And I will use fury at this moment.
And we find out it was just an illusion.
Or it's actually like a captured old lady who's their servant.
She's still cooking people. Fuck her up.
Okay. Just adding fury the small to that as well.
And slashing damage.
Okay, let me just add.
And yes, I would have moved up behind her.
Yeah, and that was times 4 for mine because that was a second level.
Why is that not working? Sorry.
You just fuck her up.
I think she's still alive. Let me just check.
There we go. So I've dealt 16 damage all up.
Oh, back down to 14 health. Right, back down to 14 armor, rather. Jesus.
Where's your damage, G? Oh, G. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I maxed, and it's times 4. So
Okay, yeah.
'cause I did it at the second level.
All right, she is almost dead. As soon as you hit her, she turns into her normal form. Everybody inside, you'll have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Against frightened, I'm guessing.
Yeah, being
That's a
frightened.
pity.
Cool. I don't have
That's a
advantage
pity
on
I
that.
don't get advantage.
Nor do I.
Nope. Nope.
Oopsie. Oh, 15. Phew.
18.
50.
Rayon once again is the only one.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah. So this time
Barbarians.
you're just running away, and you have disadvantage on your line of sight. When
I have to
you're
run
within-
away?
Yeah, you have to run away. Oh, let me check. No, you don't have to run away. Sorry.
you can't
I'm
move
just another
closer to
friend.
her.
I
Come
can't
closer.
move closer. Good thing I'm already as close as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I won't make you roll initiative yet because she's almost dead. Instead, she's just gonna scare. Ah! Wait! Don't kill me. Let's make a deal.
Fucker, I'm hitting her again.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Before you hit her, she says, I have a chest full of gold, and I'll give you this cauldron as well."
Hold up.
Money.
Let's hear her out. And he's just going to say into Ayla in that head, we're going to kill her anyway, but, like, I don't like this, but we may as well also get this.
We can find it after she's dead.
It could literally be anywhere.
Look at her.
She said, 600 gold pieces.
I'm going to
Uh,
respond back into their headspace, I guess. Mo, I don't really trust your judgment when it comes to making deals.
Wait, what does that mean? I mean, fuck it. And I'm gonna hit her.
Okay. To kill her?
Uh, um. Oh.
Kill her, Rayon. Kill her. Kill her, Rayon.
I'm gonna knock her out. That's what I would do.
Okay. Let's. Before you swing, let's roll initiative then, since you're gonna attack, to see if she can attack first. Okay, you attack. So, go ahead and if you're gonna attack, yeah. Oh, I won't make her attack. She only has 1 HP. She's gonna be knocked out. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow. I'm so sorry. I just knock her out.
Okay.
Just flat of axe on head. Oh.
She gets knocked out. Let me just see. Okay. Yeah, she goes unconscious. What do you do from here?
I look at the others.
Mo's going to walk forward and, like, peer into that cauldron.
Looks like some tasty meat stew.
Oh,
Ah,
are
maybe
there
she's a good
faces
cook.
in it?
Say faces?
Yeah,
No, it looks just like meat.
face meat.
Long pig.
You can see that it's skinned meat and what looks very much like fresh human organs.
Ah,
Yeah, so,
I look at the cauldron.
Looks spicy.
The spirit mentioned something about the cauldron itself. Like it's important.
I mean, she did try to bargain by offering cauldron, which seemed a little weird when the other end of that deal was 600 gold pieces.
Why
Wait,
don't we
She tried to
blindfold
bargain.
her, tie her up, and take her back, and then those guys will have something decent to burn on their bonfires.
It's not a bad idea.
It's not terrible. I'm gonna search her.
Yeah. She has nothing on her person.
Okay, in that case, tie her up.
I would also like to dump out that stew because that's
If we've got a
gross.
spare bag, we can stick a bag over her head or something so we don't have to look at her.
You can do that. Yeah. The cauldron you can see is magical. You probably have to spend an hour with it to identify it, or you can use identify.
I'm definitely going to be emptying it out first. Then that's gross.
Rayon, do you want lunch?
I'm not going to lie, it smells pretty good. But knowing that these guys went into it, it's probably not that good quality.
Okay, let's pour it out. How big
Pour
a
it out
cauldron is it?
respectfully.
Yeah, just chuck it in the corner.
I'm not sure how you respectfully pour something out, but I'll do it slowly, I guess, and think sorry thoughts for those who died.
That'll do.
Sad. Sad.
I will do his best to tip over the probably very heavy cauldron.
Where are you tipping it?
I
Down the hill?
probably don't want to tip it down the hill if possible, because I don't want to pour it on top of the giants, just in case they're frozen undead and this is a hot stew pouring down to ice.
But just stick it in the corner next to...
But you said this whole thing's an incline, right?
Yeah, it goes up and then it goes up to the west.
Well, why don't you pour it over the bodies? And then at least they've got their bits back.
I feel like... Yeah, but anywhere we pour it up here, it's going to go down the hill.
Yeah, but it's going to go down the hill wherever you do it. So at least if it's over the bodies,
Hey, Dad.
then
Yeah.
it'll kind of like... Some of it will kind of like cling to them. So it'll probably keep it as close as together as it could be.
Fair.
I
How
have a
does it
potential idea.
smell?
Yeah, it smells like your home cooked meat stew. Very spicy. Probably it's got a bit of a sour taste. If you taste it.
I do not taste it.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Go on.
Mo is going to grip this pot and just try his best just to get even like a millimeter off the ground so I can be considered carrying it. And I'm going to vanish into my room. Is it hot if, like... Oh, yeah, it would be hot if she's boiling stuff in it.
You're going to put people soup in your room.
Until I can find somewhere else to tip it over, yeah?
I wanted to check the
Because
pot.
things don't slosh around in there when I'm moving, so it's fine.
Well, I wanted to check the pot out before you put it away. So can I do that
Alright,
first?
yeah, check it out. I'm just trying to think of a way we can store it because we also have to carry this thing out of here.
I'll do an
Even
identify
if
on
we
it.
do empty it.
Okay, you find out it is a cauldron of plenty, and I've put the description in the chat. I also put it in Discord.
Thank you. Mo, you're not picking that thing up. It's
Weighs
4 feet wide,
It weighs only 50 pounds.
and it holds 50 gallons of liquid.
30 gallons, correct you. But
Its empty weight is 50 pounds. Oh, sorry, 30. Yeah.
it's not hot. It's not hot. The outside of the cauldron remains safe to touch.
You probably have to let it cool, and then it'll cool down like maybe after, I don't know, 20-30 minutes.
Oh, I was just reading like the item. It says the outside of the cauldron remains safe to touch despite
Okay.
the heat of the stew.
Got it.
Is it possible for me to lift this even
Well, that's
a
gonna be very
millimeter
handy
off
to
the
keep in your,
ground, struggling
in
a
your pocket.
bunch?
Uh, you can lift
Just-
it. I think. I don't know.
I don't have. Look, my carry weight is, if I open up my sheet,
What if I'm carrying like half of it? Does it still count as you carrying it?
I guess technically. My carry weight is 135. I got a sled on me. I gotta get rid of. Technically, I'm only carrying 67.
You're talking 290 pounds, roughly.
Technically, so yeah, because of the weight in it. So yeah, if Ayla helps pick it up, does that count as me carrying it?
Yeah. I don't know. What are the limitations of that ability?
World respite. There, into the chat. You magically vanish and enter the vessel side as an action. Where is it? Set. The object left in the vessel. It just basically means like anything left in the vessel stay in there. It doesn't really have conditions of what I can take in. I just can't take people.
Put it in there.
Yeah, it's strange because it is.
I mean, it's your call, your DM, but
Yeah. So if like you were holding a horse, would the
a
horse go
horse
in
would
there?
count as a horse would count as a creature.
Oh,
So I
a
can only
wagon.
take
Take a wagon.
if a wagon could fit in a 20-foot radius cylinder, yes, I think.
Okay. Sure.
That's why I'm ruling it like if I could carry it, it could go in. That's kind of the mindset I was going by.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It you can take it with you.
I'm gonna take it in there full of stew.
Oh,
Now,
you
look,
you
it
probably have
was
to empty
only-
it to
I'd
lift it
have
up.
to-
Yeah, because it is quite heavy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mo, how are you going to get it out if you needed help to get it in?
Oh, look, it's gonna come out empty.
You're going to have
Okay,
Where are
yeah,
you going to put
gallon-
the soup?
if Mo has to empty it beforehand, that's fine. I was gonna ask if it's just human, and Mo would probably taste the soup.
You make one deal with the
It's
extra
only
plainer
human. It's
entity.
not cannibalism if it's not goblin.
Exactly.
I think humanoid
I have no
counts
issue with
as-
it.
People eat monkeys.
Do they?
Yeah,
You really
monkey.
shouldn't.
Monkey. I mean, yes, it's not great for you, but people eat monkey brains.
Ugh.
Spilled monkey brains, anybody?
Plus, I'm goblinoid. Thank you very much, not humanoid.
Oh, it's true, you're a tricksy fae.
Yeah, and you got. I'm a.
No, all
I'm a
right.
gnome.
Is there like okay? Is the ground just stone or is it dirt?
Right there. It's probably
this-
like a
this
layer of snow.
area?
Yeah, there's a layer of snow, but beneath that's stone.
Why
Because
don't you just-
Mo's main
Guys,
thing is
why don't we just scrape up the snow to one side and pour it into the snow?
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, like using the snow to make a barrier because I just don't want it to fall on that water
Yeah.
because I'm worried about it. Like if the liquid itself is hot, it melting the snow.
We'll
Like the
hollow out
ice.
some snow and pour it into a hole, and then you can take it in with you. And we've got a cauldron aplenty.
And yeah, we can take it back to the to our tavern, and then we have like a pretty good food source.
Or you keep it in your pack and we've got free food whenever we want it.
I had another idea for it, but we'll talk about it later, once we have it away.
Using it as a giant sledge.
No.
Alright, Mo's gonna. Yeah, we'll do what we can to form some sort of barrier with the snow and tip it in there, and hopefully, worst comes to worst, it just turns into a very gross sludge on the ground before going into without going into the ice.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You can build like a small hole.
Then, yeah, Mo will pop and a ring will fall on the ground as he takes it in there. and he'll probably pop straight back out. He's not going to stay in there that long this time.
Okay. What about this unconscious hag?
Tie her up, tie her to my back.
We're putting a bag over her head. She is
Yes.
quite
Oh,
ugly.
yeah, I don't wanna look at her.
Bag overhead.
Okay.
Okay, now let's have a look for this money that she said she's had around here.
Let's put a sock in her mouth too.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess what they're
Who's-
doing.
Who's
What they're doing
sock?
the times, not mine. Mo's gonna come around this way and check further up.
Yeah, let's do some searching around here, see if we can find anything hidden away.
Yeah, so the only things you find here, besides the cauldron, are those 4 dead bodies. Otherwise, it looks like this might have been the place that she slept in. There's no sleeping bag or anything like that, but there's like probably a space here that looks very worn in.
Let's search that and also the bodies.
Any identifying stuff on them?
Yeah,
Whoever's
they.
doing anything, you've got guidance.
You could easily see these are the 4 fishermen. They look like the other fishermen you passed along when you were walking towards here. They don't have anything on them though.
No trinkets or anything for the families and loved ones. Okie dokie. And her bed place.
Yeah, it's just like a dry patch out of this wet snow. Maybe she used magic to prevent any snow from going there. I guess you could smell it if you want.
I don't want to. Let's keep on going.
Creep up this way, up the stairs.
So is she just like constantly on in your arms, Rail, or
Tied to my back.
okay?
Like a backpack. A bundled, unconscious backpack.
Yeah, I'd say you'd have to like hold her.
Fair enough. I
Yeah.
will carry the bitch.
Okay.
Well, why don't we leave her here for the moment, check out the rest of the place, and then you can carry her?
I don't trust leaving her
I don't trust her.
alone. And I'm gonna re-equip my shield. Look, I don't trust her being alone. Who knows if the others will find her?
It's true, we don't really know if she had a coven or not, or if he was by herself, so...
Well, we
Yes.
don't need to take all of her back.
I think the idea is to give her back alive so then they do what they want with her. They seem to like, the whole burning to show a point thing.
And the witch.
We really want to encourage that behaviour.
That
Rather them than
was-
me.
That was the
No,
other thing that I had.
but we do have the potential of her still offering us that gold.
True. Question. That prophecy, the thing that the spirit said, did it say hag or hags?
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying much attention during the whole prophecy thing.
I can't remember.
Because if this is Maud Chiselbones, and it's just her, I think we should take her with us.
Sounds good. We
And
can wake her
also-
up and then knock her out again.
Duh. Also, if I'm being honest, in terms of the whole sacrifice thing, look, I wouldn't mind her being burnt there, but truth be told, if we offer this this cauldron to the village. They'll have no reason to burn anybody. They could feed their entire village off of just this.
Yeah, but were they sacrificing because they didn't have food, or were they sacrificing?
Yes, they were sacrificing in the hopes to appease the winter.
Not the food.
But this
Just-
could help.
Truthfully, I think it would be better up in our tavern, and then
We can
could
charge people
offer.
for it.
Well, I was going to say we could also offer like much cheaper alternatives for food if we have a quite easily, repetitive food storage. And mind you, the people of Lonelywood were nothing but kind to us, whereas here they seem to want to burn and sacrifice people. Rather look after the ones that haven't lost their humanity yet.
But there are so many more people here. Lonelywood? I don't know how many people.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
could also help the people of the surrounding towns.
I think I'm with Rayon on this one.
I
We could
hate
do
to
some good
say it,
here.
we could do some good here. Stop the sacrifices. Potentially. Guaranteed, though, at Lonelywood it would feed our town for sure. And maybe some of those of the town next door. Shit, what it's called? Not exactly a small town, that one either. But they're also not sacrificing people there.
Yet.
Well, I was thinking, what'd you say, make up to, 30 gallons? Or hold up to 30 gallons?
Yep. Yep.
Create
Four
stew
people-
3 times.
4 people
Okay,
per gallon.
and you can make,
360 people per day.
yeah, because you can
Wait.
do it 3 times per day.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 90 gallons of soup per day. And,
So 360 individuals.
yeah.
Or us. I'm sorry, but,
I don't think we should keep
Do the
it for
maths.
ourselves.
Truth be told, we can make enough food in the Lonely Wood as we can. We have the forest and the lake, besides. That's plenty of food for our small village. I'm more concerned for people like this.
Honestly, I'd rather take it up to places I didn't. That you saw what they were like. They were miserable up there. All he was serving was the one thing.
Yeah. But guys, you've all got a practical level on this.
There's no point us keeping
The
it.
moment word gets out that there's something like this there. Yeah, but the thing is, this moment the word gets out that something like this is in one of these poor little villages, then someone else is going to come along and take it from them.
Better in a
That's-
place like this that has enough guards to defend it.
Better in our possession, because then we can protect it.
We're not there all the time.
Meh.
And I'd rather not draw attention to the innocents in our tavern. Or Nimsy.
Perhaps we should finish this discussion back in town, or when we're not in a cave with who knows what else is around.
I agree.
Just everyone have a moment to think about themselves, and we can discuss this maybe on the way back.
Come on, let's keep going.
So, going north, it seems to link back to the river that we came down, and what it looks like taking a left leads us back to the stairway in that first.
Yeah, in this area, you can see it's the highest elevation amongst these tunnels. You can see that there are not natural fissures in the ceiling, letting in light from the outside. Fresh blood paints the icy floor, indicating that one or more creatures were butchered here recently. More obvious than the blood are all the bones. Knucklehead trout spines, humanoid skeletons in pieces, and bones of small animals and birds, along with scraps of clothing and armor and a few rusty weapons.
Just kill her.
Sitting amongst all the bones, though, something stirs. And, let me clear this combat encounter.
He's already taken a step back.
Well, he's already, like, reaching into the air
And he's
next
not
to
even
it
at the
to
corner.
grab the psychic.
Okay, everyone can roll. Something stirs as you see a giant skeleton amongst the bones.
Whoa, 17.
God, that's massive.
Oh,
Holy sweet Jesus
Big
H.
boy.
Christ.
You can see it is currently stuck in some ice, and it tries to shake to try and free itself. It might take a bit of time. So,
under narrow corridor.
Get rid of that real quick.
Ryan, you get to go first.
Is that a giant?
Yes.
Ah, ah,
It's clearly a dead giant, though, right?
run away, run away. I want to kill the hag.
Ryan, you're
Yeah.
tough. Just kill it. Kill it, Ryan. Kill it, Ryan.
I really, really don't want to. I mean, oh shit, fuck, I really don't want to be anywhere near this thing. Giant, dead or otherwise, not good idea. I'm gonna draw a hand axe and cut her throat. Ah.
The hag?
That's escalated quickly.
Okay.
An undead giant moves. Slits throat.
The hag is now dead.
I'm just gonna do away with her. Ah.
With all the
It's still
screaming,
moving,
yelling
isn't
that's
it?
going on, I think I'm going to come up. Well, it's my
The,
turn. I will come up.
the skeleton continues to move.
Fuck. Alright, thought that was gonna end it. Well, she might have been useful. Oh well, what a shame.
Oh dear, what a pity.
Maybe.
Yeah.
mind.
Well,
I think we need to teach you about how magic works. If someone's unconscious, generally they can't maintain spells.
I don't know that. I'm gonna rage and that'll end my turn.
We'll get 2 temp.
Yes, everyone gets 2 temp hit points.
Ayla,
Alright. So it's stuck in place. Let's keep it stuck in place.
Yep.
Spiritual weapon on its skeleton face.
okay.
Oh, it's only a 10 to hit though.
Ooh, that is not enough to get through this skeleton.
It's alright. With my action, I will just reach out and touch it and shockingly grasp it. Is it wearing any armor?
It has armor scraps.
Are they made of metal?
Yes.
Perfect, I have advantage.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice. The hits?
Right.
Nice.
So that is 5 lightning damage. And it can't take reaction, so I'm just going to back the fuck up.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Oh,
Is also going to do the same. He's just not going to get advantage anyway. So he's going to slash it with a psychic blades just to test the waters and see if this thing's got any brains left to damage.
oh,
And I have an enemy of my enemy next to me. Back on it. And then we add the Genius Wrath to it as well, so that's 15 psychic, 17 so 17 damage all up, 2 of which is bludgeoning.
is that all your sneak?
Yeah, I'm just having a look at that. No.
I don't think it.
I need another sneak attack damage on top of that, yeah. You are correct. Another 4, so 21 damage, 2 of which is bludgeoning. And then Mo's also going to back up and just be like, G, there's an undead skeleton giant thing over there.
How would it fit through this corridor?
Probably not.
Oh, that's good. Let's stay back here then.
That's the plan. I'm probably going to take bonus action. I'm going to hide.
Okay.
Mo, I can still see you.
He's just like got the Durgar's white coat.
You
slung
just
over
put
his
your hands
face.
over your eyes, didn't you? Yeah. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to move back there, and I'm going to stealth myself.
Oh, everyone's
No.
moving away? Motherfucker. I'm gonna die.
Anyway, you got this.
The power of
I'm
love
done.
and friendship on your side.
Hey, we're little folks. Little folks, you guys are big enough. And then when this thing comes along, when we thought the Yeti was big.
Yeah, this thing is massive.
Okay. On its turn, it will continue to struggle to break free from the ice that it is entrapped in.
To break free.
So, Rayon.
Oh, sweet Jesus H. Christ. Okay, I have my shield on me, so I guess I'm going to battle axe it in the face. I don't want to do this recklessly, so let's just do a normal 1d8 attack. 12.
It deflects. You're a battle axe.
Sweet Jesus, motherfuck! Ah! I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
Return to your broken brethren beneath the ice. Come on, please. I'm saying this in giant, but you all hear it in your heads in common.
Nice. All right. First up, spiritual weapon. Don't consume a spell slot. There we go. That's a 22 to hit.
Nice. That hits.
Big old bolt of lightning comes out of the cloud for
Oh.
3 force damage.
Oh.
Every bit counts.
Every bit counts.
It does. Anything else?
And yes, I'm gonna run over here so I can get. I can't see the other two.
You can
Oh, I
see
can.
me.
I can see you. Yes. All right. So the 3 of us. I hold out my hands, clutch my symbol of the Stormlord, and I'm gonna bless the 3 of us.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Nice. Is that all?
That's all.
Mo.
I was gonna pop up here. I'm guessing 13 wasn't enough to be hidden.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
My god, alright. He's gonna throw a psychic blades around. Oh, actually, Firstly, I'm gonna hex this thing. So that damage will come into play in a second if I hit, and then I'm gonna throw. Does a 20 hit?
20 hits.
Consistent.
So it's gonna deal 17 psychic plus an extra 6 necrotic and an extra 2 bludgeoning.
Nice. You can see that bludgeoning is very effective.
Excellent. I'm gonna pop back around the corner and not hide. I have a
Bludgeoning is very effective, eh? Too bad all my weapons do slashing, motherfucker.
I'm not a barbarian, are you? That doesn't have a maul.
Wait, I have a quarterstaff.
Gee.
Gee, you are.
I'll move up so I can see it. And I better do the. I'm not going to get within physical distance of that thing, so I think we'll just do a magic missile. Oh.
Oh,
So that's 4 of those.
yeah, taking it down. One move at a time.
Oh,
Oh no.
20. That's it. Yeah, that'll do it for me at that point.
Okay.
I'll stay there where I am now.
Skeleton uses action to finally break free from the ice. But that's all I can do.
He wants
Yeah.
to break free.
Can I tell that bludgeoning attacks deal more damage?
Yeah, I don't know what Mo's psychic blades look like when they deal that bludgeoning, but it looked especially
like a
effective.
blade goes in, but there's bits of like steel that break off from it.
It just made an extra deep dent.
Okay, I'm gonna stow my battle axe and I'm gonna draw my quarterstaff. I can't remember where I got this from. Maybe it's from a dead person. Who knows? I'm gonna attack. I'm not gonna do it recklessly. Oh yeah. Oh god.
That hits?
Yeah. Okay. That's 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh. Yeah, you're breaking off bones of this giant.
Okay. That'll end my turn as I continue the rage, and G gets 2 temporary hit points.
Ayla?
Alright. Spiritual weapon. I don't think I have anything that does bludgeoning. That's alright.
This damage is just enhanced bludgeoning.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna add my bless onto that. 12.
Oh, even with the bless, this time it's free. It's able to deflect.
That's all good. And then with my action, you know what? We're just gonna do it. I'm gonna point at, like sort of here-ish, and cast Shatter.
Oh. What does that do?
Oh.
Okay. 10 for radius. 3d8 thunder.
And I think I'm going to.
It failed the save.
Cool. So it's just going to take the max damage of that, because I am channeling the Stormlord's Divine Fury into there. So it just takes 24 points of thunder damage.
Oh.
That'll fucking do.
That's so good. You can describe how you use this to break apart this skeleton.
So I point at the ground, and a bolt of lightning appears there, and almost in slow motion, the skeleton is just ripped apart by the force.
Wow. And all the bones just fall to the floor. And that's end of the battle.
You.
Fuck! Ayla! That was really loud! Good job!
You know you're shouting right now.
Mop! Mop! What?
Just in your head. Yeah, give me a second to get down back in the old ears, but from the sounds of it, well done.
Thank you. Sorry, I should warn you all to plug your ears.
Yeah,
Mop!
I'll work on that, sorry.
remind me to get some cotton buds or something in town next, and just gonna like walk around the corner and like look at the bones.
Well, I'm glad we didn't come in this way. Well,
Yep, the bones, they look pretty old. Like nothing within the last decade or so.
Do you have a weapon?
Yeah, it had a great axe.
Ooh, is there anything engraved on it?
Yeah, there is probably the symbol of the frost giants. I have to look up what that looks like.
Holy shit. This thing's a dead frost giant. And they're not shirking Violet either. Like, they make hill giants and stone giants look like garbage.
You know that
Motherfuck.
his great axe would look pretty cool in your hands.
Okay,
Is it able to be welded? They're pretty big creatures, right? But also, if not, it would look really cool as like a trophy in the tavern.
oh shit. That's good thinking, Mo. Can I wield it?
You can wield it, but its stats are the same as any other great axe. It's just very big.
I'm gonna add it to my inventory, and it can go in the tavern.
Okay.
I feel like we need to start bringing
Ah.
trophies back to the tavern.
No, that's why I got things commissioned. We take it back to a tavern. We're good, right?
You know, if we're going to be doing this whole
so
adventure,
which bit you taking back,
things
the axe or the
and,
head?
Oh, we can take both.
Let's say both. The skull will look good. The skull will look really good.
So, hate to point out the dead hag in the room, but what are we doing with the dead hag in the room?
I'll just drag her along. Or just take the head. Again.
Sorry, I panicked. I thought maybe killing her would stop it.
Yeah, look,
Well,
for
it
future,
did in a way.
in a way, but for future references, with most spells, can't really be concentrated on when you're unconscious. So there are some spells that might linger, but most of the times those ones killing the persons ain't gonna do much.
Look, if I have the cost,
For future reference, I mean, this time makes sense.
I didn't want to take the risk. Also,
That's fair.
if we went down,
Or why don't we just take the head back?
I mean, I went pretty deep, so we don't have too much left to go. So
Yeah, now look, I get where you're coming from as well. If we went down in that fight, then Hag would have been fine to go on. So, grand scheme of things, you probably did the right thing.
and I
You were
said,
going to kill her anyway.
pretty much. I'm gonna cut her head off.
But
Yeah, I'll take 10 minutes.
none
Yeah,
of you
leave
guys
it a
can
bit.
like speak with the dead, see if we can convince her to tell us where that money was.
Oh,
Yeah, pass me the head. Let me see what I can do.
What? Wait, what? Wait, you guys can speak to the dead? Is
Yeah,
this like
pass,
that bard in the tavern?
pass me the head.
Uh,
I'm just curious if this is going to be a joke or not.
I gave Ayla the head.
Alright, hold your head and look into it.
Okay.
Alright, she says, go fuck yourselves, you killed me. I'm not telling you any information.
Fuck you.
Oh,
I was like, did
oh,
Ayla actually prepare Speak with Dead?
Not yet.
if I'm being honest, I think that's better than if you had actually spoken to the dead. Oh, thank God. Ayla, shit, you're gonna freak me out there. Okay. Um, now that we've taken care of the hag, we have Cauldron, the fisherman are dead, and I hope this is the only giant undead thing we have to deal with.
Well, I'm a bit worried about that bridge that you saw and what could be in the other caves. But my
Yeah.
tank and my
Definitely haven't
tank's pretty
explored this
quiet.
place.
Yeah, my tank's pretty empty now. So do we want to kind of like rest up here? I think if this giant was here and the hag was in this section, I think we're probably safe.
I think we're okay, and if I'm being honest, I've got one more good
But
fight in me.
yeah, I'm a bit worried about what's in those other areas.
I'm pretty not too tapped out. I could maybe have a peek.
I'd rather not rest
I
in here. Didn't you all say that she might have friends? A
Also that,
coven?
yeah.
There is that to it.
Look, Rayon,
possibility.
if you can maybe get me up there with some rope, I'll have a quick peek and I'll run back at the slightest sign of trouble.
Oh, you're not going without me. I'm coming with you. Last
Alright.
time you disappeared, you got the cursed gem that made you all creepy.
Alright, fair point, fair point. He's gonna hand you over the rope.
I'm going to loop the rope over the bridge. I'm assuming I can do that with just a lightweight.
That's fine.
Yeah. And I'm going to use that as a way to climb up myself, as well as get Mo up.
Do you need any checks from us from that?
Yeah, athletics.
Oh, whoever wants it's got guidance. Any one of you, though.
I probably wouldn't mind it. Because I don't
Okay.
think I'm getting advantage from anything.
Nice. Yeah, you're both able to get up on the bridge. It's very slippery though, so if you want to move, it might require an acrobatics check.
I put on my spikes
Yeah, we do have those.
from the climbing kit. I just put on spikes.
Sure.
Yeah, Mo's gonna very slowly move this way. Do you want the acrobatics check? Because I don't know if... I think I have spikes from... Did we buy one climber's kit to share or one each?
We had a bunch. I sold
Okay.
like the excess, so we all have one each.
I will also put my clips on then, and then go this way.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Don't have to do a check.
You guys wait there. I can see. Wait, looks like somebody lived here for a bit.
Why was the hag not sleeping up here? There's...
You see before you a cave which contains an abandoned campsite.
Look over what these look like 3 pieces of paper.
Yeah, searching around, you can see 3 torn out pages, only partially burned, from a journal written in Dwarvish.
Oh,
Damn it. I'm gonna pack those up and just be like, Ayla, tell G I have something for him to translate later.
G, Mo has something that he wants you to read later.
Yeah, I know. It's my. It's. I think it's the only reason he keeps me around nowadays.
I'm
You
so
can say
tempted to
that.
pick up the Eyes of the Runekeeper, like, in vacation.
I know, right? It's
Just so I don't
good.
have to deal with G translating everything, but then G has the ritual, so there's no point. G can just do a ritual.
We're keeping an eye out for the chest she spoke about. And by the way, if we get a chance, I would have like checked out all the other rooms that we were in, and just see if we can find a chest anywhere, including possibly under the waterfall, because that's where previous items have been hidden.
No chest in anywhere that you've been. In here, all you find is a very old sleeping bag and the remains of what seems to be a fire.
What does a sleeping bag smell like? Regret and a weak ass dwarf.
You can't really smell anything. It looks like it's been a while since it's been used.
Ugh. Smells like a teenager.
I'm gonna head back along the bridge.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go check out this way, guys.
Wait, if he was staying here, do you think he was working with her? Or at least was aware of her existence?
That or he became part of the stew. Maybe he was here before she moved in.
Ugh.
Looks like this might link back outside, but I can see another way up north here. I'm just gonna start going up that way.
Wait, before you go too far, we should get the others up here.
We're just having a quick look, aren't we?
Sure, fine. And I'm gonna start stealthing.
Yeah, I will
Sure.
also do a stealth.
Hey!
Most too interested in like the cave at the moment to really think too much about stealthing.
That's fair.
So this is cool, we're spelunking.
Going to the north, the moans of the wind are especially loud in this area, as 3 ice-covered pillars stand in the middle of this cave.
Is there anything in the pillars?
Just mineral deposits.
Ooh, what kind of minerals?
Just
like bath salts or
yeah, not like value like precious gems, but like rocks and.
I heard
all that
Rayon
stuff.
that if you fill up a warm like tub with these stuff and soak in it, it's really good for your skin.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. Those hot springs have that weird eggy smell about them. Really nice.
Yeah, it's
though.
because of this stuff. Some of the nobles back home, they make them into these bowls that they chuck into a tub and it would just dissolve, turn in all sorts of really pretty colors.
We get them for free if you can find a hot spring though. Sometimes they seal up on their own though. Any sign of a chest?
No chest.
Damn. Oh, I bet she hit it magically, the fucking bitch.
Going up there, you can see this cave has ancient stick figure drawings carved into the northern wall.
Are these in any language I would understand?
Yeah. Well, not a language, it's just drawings. But you can
I'll
do
try
a
and
history
get some
check
good.
to interpret it.
I'll do one each.
Nope.
I was going to suggest that one of us help the other. I think either way, we're not going to be able to work that out. I'm just looking at this going real pretty.
Yeah, at least for you two, it's hard to make out at this particular time.
I think G's better at this kind of stuff. I'm going to pull out my notebook and like copy the drawings, like try and sketch them so I can show G.
Okay.
Unless G
no
wants to
chest.
climb back up, but
No chest.
did you want to check to copy them, or am I able to just? Are they basic enough to just to draw?
Yeah, they're very basic stuff. You can copy them.
Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, well, I'll copy them into my little notebook to show G. On a blank page, one that doesn't share notes with other things.
There's no chest whatsoever down here, is there?
There's no chest. Although you can see 30 feet below is where you probably came from.
Rose heading back to the bridge.
Oh, these are the other entrances. Wait a minute. We've come across 3 of the entrances. Where's the 3rd one? Or the 4th, I mean.
That's a good
I'm gonna-
question.
I'm gonna begin heading back to the others.
Mo's gonna like sit on the little ledge and gonna drop down the 3 bits of paper to G from the other room, and then he's gonna tear out that blank page with the drawing and drop that down. And go, G, can you make sense of any of this?
We've also found 3 of the entrances, not the 4th one. Oh, that was almost 20.
Ugh, gee, you feel like you've almost got it, but not today. The constant
Would Ayla
battles.
have given him a guidance by any chance?
Sure.
If
And
it's
I'm
not too
probably-
late to add it.
Yeah, and I'm probably
Yeah.
looking over G's shoulder as well, seeing if I can give him advantage by helping.
Probably not the guidance, but you can do advantage because guidance has to be called before the or during the roll.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Nice. So you
Turns
interpret
around the other way. You had it upside down.
the carvings.
Ah, that way round.
As it's showing frost giants wading up a river to a cavern that contains a hot spring, in which they drown themselves.
Oh my god!
So, like, I couldn't make sense of it. Any idea what these drawings mean, G?
Yeah. It shows a load of giants wading up a stream to a cavern where they drown themselves.
Well, that's dark.
Little
That's some
dark.
skeletons.
Is it like, Hey, Rayon, you know much about giants?
I know about them. I mean,
Well,
like
are they
by and
anything
large,
like those North folk who, if they can't die in combat, they kill themselves so they have an honorable death?
oh, I mean, we do that in the tribes as well. So I
Is that what
assume
this
so.
kind of thing is, or is it because they're sick and stuff?
I mean,
Is this a
sure.
sacred cave?
Could be.
Did the hag desecrate a sacred cave?
Maybe.
Well, we saw four skeletons.
Right, so those ones must have drowned themselves then.
Well,
Does that mean that
Unless
this
it-
entire cave is a hot spring? Or was?
Would be if it wasn't so bloody cold.
Ayla, have you got anything that melts snow or ice? Any sort of magic?
Give me enough time, I can prestidigitation the entire place. Might take me a long, long time though.
If
Oh.
we made a fire, do you think we could melt the ice enough to put the bones of that skeleton into the ice and at least lay it with the others?
So we
that's
could do
going to
it.
take a long time. That's a big skeleton.
It doesn't have to be very deep, just has to at least be under the water, I guess.
Look, given how cold it is around here, you could just leave it where it is. It's still going to be. It'll still be buried under frost before very long.
There was that other waterfall I wanted to check out as well. And also grabbing that adventurer pack on our way out.
Oh yeah, that was that up the other side. It with that strange ritual symbol of those giants.
Yeah. That.
Just gotta climb down the rope.
And is there anything in this little like bit here?
Oh no, it's just a bank that was formed throughout the years.
Okay. How high up? 10 feet, you said?
Yeah, 10 feet. You would just have to
Pole
climb.
vault people up. Yeah, let's pole vault people up and then climb up.
Instead of melting the ice,
And there's nothing behind the waterfall, right?
instead of melting the ice, Mo would probably grab one of the climber's picks and start like chipping away to see if he can dig out an area of ice to put the bones in.
I'll help you by trying to melt the ice a bit, make it softer.
Yes, vaulting G up, and I'll climb up.
Yeah, you would see that it's just a very long corridor that goes deeper into the mountain. No
Howdy.
signs of light.
How deep?
How deep do you want to go?
Like 60 feet, maybe?
Yeah, it keeps going.
Holy shit. Gee, we probably want to take note of this. I
We
don't know
probably
where
want to explore it. I mean, we can see. Well, I mean, we're not too worried about the light situation.
You and I, but maybe not right now. It feels like it keeps on going. If this is a hot
Would-
spring, it would go
Do you
all the
want to find
way.
that other cave entrance first?
Yes. And then
Well,
return
it's
to the
not a hot
people.
spring anymore, is it?
No, it is not. I feel like that's a different expedition. Something that would take us some time. And I
Yes.
don't know about you, but my experiences in deep dark caves so far has not been good.
Yeah, I think we should. This is certainly one worth investigating, anyway. But I agree. Let's look at the others first.
Yeah, the others, you're just gonna start digging in the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do you want to dig the ice first, or do you want to check for the other tunnel?
I kind of want to just like bury the body of that the frost giant, so it has a decent rest.
Yeah, unless if you don't have any like specialized tools or magic, this
No.
might take the better part of a day.
Well, I'm using prestidigitation where I can heat up something.
And we have like the ice picks for climbing,
Yeah.
so that's going to be doing something.
I could go down and get the war pick that was down there.
Yeah,
So 1 foot at a time, I can warm up some ice.
And like we don't have to lay the body out as a body, just all the bones in the ice at least.
Yeah.
I'll just bury the bones.
it would still take a very long time if you want to bury something in the ice. This is like we're not talking about like
Oh yeah,
freshly frozen stuff.
It's solid frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if the others are willing to do it, I think Mo would want to do that. He was at first worried that these guys were like undead under the ice, but if this is a sacred place, then that is something that Mo tends to try and respect. And if the hag's desecrated already, then try and bring some of that balance back.
Guys, you really want to do this before checking to make sure there's nothing hiding in with that other cave that you found?
I think we're okay for now.
The other cave wasn't connected to anything in here.
Okay.
Could just be where those harpies nested.
You mean maybe where the other 2 hags are, in case there's 3 of them?
Well, why don't you help us so we can do this quickly and then we can move on?
Well, this is going to take a long time, irrespective. And hey, let's face it, the giant's dead. He doesn't care.
What you do with the remains of your long past is what differentiates us and the monsters and beasts.
We get eaten. If we're lucky, we get buried. Otherwise, we'll lie on the ground somewhere until something eats us.
Look,
It is where I came from. The way your body was kept after death meant something, and if that's the tradition of these people, then I think that's best to keep it. I think, given how this whole area is at the moment, some of the old traditions should be kept instead of making way for new, more barbaric ones.
And I hate to say it, but I respect the giants, their cultures and what they did. They're scary folk and you want to stay clear of them, but what she did to it, raising it back. I mean, sure, we got an undead mummy working in our inn, but they seem pretty happy about it, let's be honest.
That seems like it was mostly their choice.
Yeah. This, on the other hand, pretty fucked up. I'm superstitious as fuck, G. Just let me have this one, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna have to jump
if
off
that's
soon
what
as
you
well,
guys want to
guys.
do.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean we could end the session.
Wait,
you need to go?
wait, can we get the other cave? Is there any consequences of us exploring the other cave that would require Ben?
I don't mind if you explore it more. We stay here and keep digging. Or
let's
you
just
can take over my characters for then. It's
yeah.
fine.
We'll end the session. I think.
Oh, there's combat in the other cave. Okay, gotcha.
All
Hear
right.
it by the tone. You listen to Ben's voice, and it's just he goes that little bit higher. He goes, yeah, it's fine, and it's like, oh.
Oh,
It's all right.